To God be the glory. Greetings, children of God. Our Bible reading will come from the book of Ruth 1 verse 8 to 18. So the Bible reads, And Naomi said to her two daughters-in-law, Go, return each to her mother's house. The Lord deal kindly with you, as you have dealt with the dead and with me. The Lord grant that you may find rest, each in the house of her husband. So she kissed them and lifted up their voices and wept. And they said to her, Surely we will return with you to your people. But Naomi said, Turn back, my daughters. Why will you go with me? Are there still sons in my womb, that they may be your husbands? Turn back, my daughters. Go, for I am too old to have a husband. If I should say I have hope, if I should have a husband tonight and should also bear sons, would you wait for them until they were grown? Would you restrain yourselves from having husbands? No, my daughters, for it grieves me very, very much for your sake that the hand of the Lord has gone against me. Then they lifted up their voices and wept again. And Orpah kissed her mother-in-law, but Ruth clung to her. And she said, Look, your sister-in-law has gone back to her people and to her gods. Return after your sister-in-law. But Ruth said, Entrust me not to leave you, or to turn back from following you. For wherever you go, I will go, and wherever you lodge, I will lodge. For your people shall be my people, and your God my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. And the Lord do so to me, and more also, if anything but death parts you and me. Amen. May God bless His word. So the title of the message is The Impact of the Right Decision. The impact of the right decision. So every right decision is opposed by the enemy. Like in the case of Ruth, the time came when she needed to make a decision. So there was an easy and the most difficult one. So there was a time that had come when Ruth had to make a decision. So decision making, there is always an easy decision and the most difficult one. So a right decision is usually the most difficult choice. So Orpah went for the easiest, the one that seemed right. If we are to put this case on the scale, Naomi was an old woman. Naomi had nothing. Naomi had nothing to offer. Naomi looks like a failed project. So in this case, Naomi can mean a business. Naomi can mean marriage. Naomi can mean your school. Naomi can mean your project or any partnership. So choosing Naomi is as good as choosing God over a deal. A deal can be a business deal or any other deal. I can give an example of in this situation. I can give an example of giving tithe. when you're giving tithe, we normally have a very tight budget. So 90, we could do 90, we could sort our issues, which is 99% of our problems can be sorted. Um, so we normally we normally sort 99% of our problems before we can give to God. Because giving to God over a tight budget seems like a wrong choice. It's more like choosing a man without money and leaving a man with money. So before we can make any decision, we should hear from God. Just as the word says, there is a way that seems right before man, but its ending is a distraction. So Orpah did not see a blessing that was upon Naomi because she was short-sighted and her decision seemed right and easy. So usually right decisions are not easy. Ruth, on the other hand, heard the voice of the Lord, and in the end she got the blessing. um Ruth saw God's hand because she made a rightful decision. Amen. So the my encouragement will end here, and to God be the glory.